What is up? It is Friday here in New York City. We got the sick skyline going down. We're hitting a how many mile run?
7. My longest run.
Yeah, Hannah's longest run yet. We're gonna cook up this year. Let's eat. 99 days left.
Chomp chomp.
Chomp chomp. We have 99 days left, and today after the run, aerobic run, we're here showing Madi. Say hi, Madi. In Times Square, showing her around. Look at all these people. And we're having a good time. This bump?
Training easy, like 45 minutes out.
Today is rest day here at Speedpipe Industries. And today for rest day, we're not going to do any swimming, biking, or running. But one thing I want to do, which is very important for me, is some strengthening, especially some strengthening of the glutes. And I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of time away from school to focus on all these things and, you know, do a lot of strengthening, stretching, rolling, PT, you name it, because I have all day to do it. But the reality is I'm gonna get to school, I'm not gonna have the same time as I will. So what I'm gonna try to do is develop a routine that I can do on school time, so maybe in 20-30 minutes, that I can try to implement into my everyday routine that will help me target these muscles that I need to strengthen, to, you know, make sure I don't have any weaknesses out there on the course. So some variations that I'm gonna do is lifting up the lower leg up into the air. Then we have lifting the leg to the side, these are called fire hydrants. Very good for the glutes. And then a lot of combinations of the leg raises. So when you're like sitting down or laying down, you lift that upper leg up and you activate your gluteus medius. So we're going into a session of that right now. I'm going to see how I can target all these muscles in the least amount of time possible while still challenging myself. And to help me out, for inspiration, we are watching some Christian Blumenfield racing. He's doing a road race, like a 5K. This is like the first of the year of 2021, I believe. And the title is called Road Race at 13:51, which would mean way below 4:30 pace, which is absolutely absurd. This guy has disgusting speed on him, and he's been super inspirational the past few days because this guy just like does not like the word impossible. He wants to break barriers in everything he does. He walks into the Ironman, first time he ever done it, and he breaks the world record. He shatters the world record even down in Cozumel, even though it was like a pretty tough race. But this guy is just something else. So I'm gonna be watching a lot of him for inspiration. And yeah, gonna get these glutes gains. We're going for big booty 2022. And yeah, it's gonna happen. It's one of my weaknesses and we're gonna overcome it. So here goes. So we're at 98 days away. Today on our recovery day, we're learning more about triathlon, how the pros get out to do on their recovery days, on their good days. So today, we're here with Lionel Sanders. We're gonna ask him a few questions. We have now entered the shark exhibit, and we're going to learn more about our ancestors today. Look around. There are plenty of sharks. Let's learn more about them. So apparently what I'm reading here is that sharks do feel out the vibes when they're in the water. They also happen to be electric, which was no surprise already, thanks to our Cornell tri-team, the Electric Sharks. So we have found our first piece of evidence. It seems like wetsuits are modeled after sharks. Here they go into how the sharks use their electricity to swim straight. Look how beautiful those lines are. No wonder the sharks swim on Strava is always looking so clean. It is time to leave the shark lair, but we learned a lot today. We have a new friend. I'm going to see if I can carry him on the runs, maybe the bike. Maybe we could attach him onto the bike. But we met a lot of new sharks today, learned about our old sharks, and we're going to start to implement some of our natural instincts into our training to make us even faster, more deadly. Sharks are beautiful animals, and if you're lucky enough to see lots of them, that means you're in a healthy ocean. You should be afraid if you are in the ocean and don't see sharks. We're coming. That's right. Here we go, 97 days. Woke up kind of in the mood to swim, but the gym opens at 8 and I woke up at 7:30, so I rushed to get in the car like 7:45, but it took a while to warm up, so I was scared I wasn't going to get a lane. Got here like 8:11, I was like, I'm definitely not going to get a lane, and then I realized the gym pool is completely dark, so I'm like, shoot, I'm not even going to get to swim, but then they said it'll open at 8:30, which is hype. I got some time to stretch, get warm, get loose, and now we're going to go in the water, we're going to warm up, and then we're going to hit a 1 mile time trial, not really time trial, but just like go hard consistently on a buoy, and we'll see what that gets us. Let's go, 97 days left. What's up, sharks? So the swim was very successful. We did buoy, 70 laps equals 1 mile, which was nice. It was definitely challenging. Definitely took care of these shoulders well. We did it in 29:46, so broke 30 minutes. I was expecting to be between 30-35 on the higher end. But wow, I was amazed. Looking pretty good. Looking to see if I can maybe get that swim under an hour for the IM, but if it's a little over, I don't really mind. We then hit a little chest session, and then would it really be an actual gym session without my favorite Vo2? So it's Vo2 time. 97 days left. We have an easy bike ride, hour 30, maybe make it 2 hours if I'm feeling good. But we are all strapped up in winter clothing because today is especially cold and it might be windy. So taking all the precautions necessary, fin included, of course. Let's eat.
Just finished the ride. I was going for an hour 30, but the winds and the cold were actually unbearable and I can't feel my feet now. But we got to an hour 10, so it was really nice. Mama Shark came in clutch and brought some pizza. There we go. We have to rename Shay the shark to Shifu the shark. Shifu the shark is a lot better, named after the cat Shifu in Canada, some of my cousins have. Will be introduced later. Onwards and upwards, the harder the journey, the sweeter the victory. So let's get a taste. Not you.
96 days left. We have an aerobic swim. We're going to start wearing the fin at the pool. We'll see if the lifeguard says anything. And then just an easy lift after. We got our workout down here. It hopefully doesn't get wet. Usually it gets wet during the workout and I can't read it, so I have to memorize it anyway, but helps a little bit. Incredible. So as we know, Texas is pretty hot climate, pretty much all year round, and the temperature for the race day will probably be around 60s, 70s. And not going to get that in Ithaca, not going to get that for training. So we're here in our first training camp of the season to get ready for the weather acclimation that's to come.
in Ithaca that will consist of biking inside and such, but you can only do that to a certain extent and put on so many layers when you're running. So we're going to use this training camp as our first short little expedition into heat exhaustion. Let's eat. Alright, 95 days left. I just took a little nap here by the water, and after the nap I took a fitness test on the watch thanks to Polar. We had a Vo2 Max of 65, which is considered relatively good. I know Eliud's is like 72 or so. Christian's Blumenfeld might be high 70s. But yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe it's because I've been focusing on heart efforts lately and heart health due to sleep, like small activities before sleep, like avoiding screens and whatnot. Or maybe it was just I had a really good nap under the sun. I needed that. So now we're just gonna get in the water for a nice little shakeout swim before our bike effort later. And yeah, Shark's gotta test out the water.